Hi, I'm here in Newfoundland. I was born in Stephenville, Newfoundland, and I'm here visiting, enjoying the beautiful landscape, the birds and the waves, and some of the people here. But one thing I would like to talk to you about, and enjoying this environment has really brought this up, was about humans and how we are afraid for our very survival. How fear of not surviving brings about plans and ideas and agendas that are not in harmony with our environment. One of these cases right now is there is a company or a few companies that are looking at employing a technique called fracking to get the oil from the land here. Now, there are a lot of people that talk about this on the internet about the risks of fracking and how fracking is a real threat to the environment and it can poison people and so forth. And even though I'm not an expert in this, I do believe that they're right. It is time for us to use a different energy source than oil. But I guess the reason why I'm bringing this up is money and survival have so much fear around them right now. I mean, people have so much fear around whether they're going to survive, whether they're going to have enough money to pay their mortgage, whether they're going to have enough money to eat. But see, the survival isn't the problem. The problem is the fear around it. And what happens when we have fear around a certain issue and we have not allowed that fear to dissolve and become one with us, we start to come up with plans to get rid of this fear. Now, the problem is with these plans is that they're always tainted with fear. The wisdom that is our inherent gift does not emerge as long as there is fear and all other types of suffering. Okay? So I'm sure there are many people that are rallying around companies using techniques such as fracking because they have fear around whether they will survive or not, or make enough money to live. But I wonder what decisions these people would make if they were free of their fear. I wonder then if they would take a different look at this situation and not be tainted by this desperation or need for money or for a living. We will never know the wisest choices in our lives until we become free of the suffering around our problems and our situations. As they teach or taught me when I was a kid, I was taking swimming lessons. And they said if somebody's drowning in a pool, you throw them a flotation device first because their fear will make them absolutely, totally insane in that moment. Their panic won't make sense. They'll start to make decisions that are not in alignment with their survival. Such as, if a lifeguard jumps in after them, most often they will cling so tightly to the lifeguard that they will drown the lifeguard along with themselves. So this same premise is actually happening in the way we make money in this world. We're so afraid of death. We're so afraid of the unknown that we cling to these dysfunctional plans in order to make money. We're clinging to things like nuclear power. We're clinging to oil, even though it's obvious that oil has destroyed a big part of our environment. So if I was going to ask you to become free of any one emotion, I would say become free of your fear around every issue. Allow the fear to become one with you. Don't come up with plans to become rid of it. Don't come up with a big master plan about how you'll never feel fear again. Because most likely that'll just lead you to some sort of addiction. And in extreme cases, it will be alcoholism or drugs. So become free of your fear. Allow yourself to feel it, become one with it. If you do this for a long enough period of time, it will start to dwindle. It will start to become something else. And most importantly, you will become free. Free people will make very different decisions about this world. I know now I make much different decisions than I used to make 5, 10 years ago. I hope this helps you somehow understand yourself and maybe help you find out where you are making decisions based on fear, not on your joy, in your inherent peace and joy that is inside you, that is really who you are. Thanks for listening.